What's up, boys?
You almost made it this time, Pat.
We made it. Oh,
How's it
that's a
going,
good one.
fellas?
How's it going? How's it going?
Not too
good
bad.
here.
I've had a few hours to soak in this loss that we just had to the Leafs. It's not fresh in my mind like we normally pod right after the games. I've had a good night's sleep and
You've had
You
your
know.
thoughts established, hey?
exactly. I've had my cooling down period, as they call it.
How did you guys think O'Reilly played last night?
Pat, you
Good
go
start.
first.
Oh, a good start of the game. He seemed more like a threat early in the game, and then slowly, I don't know, we saw him less.
Yeah.
But on the trade though, I'm jealous. That's a good move, man.
Home run.
That's a solid move. People saying they need defense. That's defense right there. That's a fucking nice two-way forward.
That's a
man.
selfie forward right there, exactly.
Fucking right he is, man. Wow.
2 years ago, the problem with the Leafs was Matthews didn't show up after Tavares was injured by Corey Perry.
Yeah.
Last year, the supporting staff didn't show up. This one trade fixes both of those problems.
Yep.
Yeah,
Potentially,
exactly.
both of those problems. Nobody puts on their skates beside Ryan O'Reilly and doesn't bring their A game. It just doesn't happen. It's exactly what that room needs. 100%.
Exactly. And I think O'Reilly being a cup winner too, you're bringing that leadership and experience in playoffs to get you past that first round.
There's a lot of people, like if you ask anybody, that St. Louis Cup, when he won the Conn Smythe, like he was instrumental.
Yeah,
He was in the room, on the ice, everything. He's the whole package, and that pedigree comes with him.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
they're gonna get what they thought they were gonna like. I'm not gonna say Giordano was a bad pickup but what they were expecting from Giordano, they're gonna get times 10 with Ryan O'Reilly.
Exactly with O'Reilly.
Sure.
And I love the mindset that people like, oh well, this doesn't address this. They still have 2.5 weeks or 2 weeks. Like it's not a one and done thing. If they're good, if they said they weren't going to trade their first round pick, they traded their first round pick. They're going all in. This is the year.
Yeah.
They're going for it.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
there's several people in that organization are fucking sitting on a hot seat for this summer. So it's happening now, or it's blowing up this summer anyway, right?
Yeah,
Well,
100%.
isn't Dubas free agent GM this year too? So
Yep.
I think how Toronto plays out in playoffs depends how Toronto is going to shape up next year as a team.
Oh yeah.
I firmly believe that Dubas is in the same position that Marc Bergevin was in. Anything short of a cup final, he's getting walking papers.
Yeah.
I don't even think if he makes it to the second round, like it might be great for the fans, it might be great for the city, but that's not enough. He should be going on annual runs right now, and he's not.
I think.
Do you think
the
O'Reilly's going to re-sign?
Wait,
You don't think so?
Well, who are they letting go? O'Reilly can't even be on this roster if everybody's healthy right now. Like, salary is an issue.
Cap-wise,
Yeah, for
cap-wise,
sure.
yeah.
So, how do you fit O'Reilly on that core? Who's getting traded is my question. If O'Reilly's still-
Yeah.
Okay, so like devil's advocate, what if they can't re-sign Matthews in the summer? Are you going to let him lace up next year at UFA? Like, so what if the plan is to re-sign Riley and fucking cash in on Matthews? It's possible.
I think this playoffs is a good determination whether Matthews is staying or going.
Well, the first things first. This message that they're sending to the room, like we're going to spend first round picks, we're going to spend the farm right now, is a good message to send to the room. If you've got 3 guys that are walking into UFA in the next 2 years, and you say you're not trading your first round pick or you're not trading your hottest prospect that everybody seems to want to get their hands on, and your guys see that, that's a message that we don't think you're ready to take this to the next level either, right? So even just bringing O'Reilly in is a big step towards telling the room that we're going to go for this.
So, should Matthews just sit until free agency? I don't think Toronto trades him. I think they would risk losing him for nothing rather than trade him. I think they're all in on keeping him. Exactly the way the Islanders did with Tavares. I think the same situation is bound to happen.
Yeah?
I'd take that bet.
Yeah?
I'd take that bet.
do it.
Man, here. Okay, so here's the thing about that.
How does three homemade chocolates sound like a
What's
bet?
that?
Three homemade
what?
Three
You got
homemade
it,
chocolates, man.
You got it, buddy. Tavares did it for them to the Islanders, so I mean that shit's fresh in their mind. If you can't re-sign him and you're about to let him walk, like the amount that you could collect for Austin Matthews if you let him.
Hey, I didn't say I wouldn't do it. I said I don't believe Toronto was going to do it. I think Matthews is greater than Toronto, man. That's what I believe.
Yeah.
The same way Tavares was greater than fucking New York Islanders at the time, man.
Do you remember?
Man.
Go ahead.
That's it?
Go ahead. Do you remember when Tavares asked them not to? Do you remember that?
That's the coward move right there. Don't trade me, guys! And then he walks.
But also, I don't want to fucking play here, so fucking trade me.
Do you think that it would come down to a conversation like that? If it came to Matthews?
Maybe.
I can't believe I'm gonna say that. I think Matthews is a better man, and he would tell them right away, man. I'm not coming back. Where that's
I think Matthews would be straight up like after this season, tell him this is how I feel, this is what I want. Either accommodate to it or I'm fucking gone.
I believe that.
Yeah, I cannot. Yeah, Pat. 2 chocolates. Fuck it. I cannot see
I said
a team.
3 chocolates. You fucking.
Yeah.
I heard 3. Pat.
All right. I can't see a team letting a player of that pedigree walk. I can't see it.
Well, the Islanders did it, dude. The Islanders fucking did it. Guys, Stamkos was gonna do it, and they signed right before. Remember that? He was taking all. So they were gonna do the same thing in Tampa. They were gonna wait until the season's over and risk losing fucking Stamkos for nothing. It was happening twice. So I don't know.
It's
When
almost like Patty Kane in Chicago right now. Does Chicago
Columbus
get a
did
big
it on
haul for
3
him
guys
or
the same
let him
summer.
go?
Yeah. Columbus, 3 fucking guys in the same season, just gambling it.
Could you imagine the fucking city if he walked for nothing? Could you imagine Toronto? That could be the reason they're hanging on to fucking Dubas.
I could easily predict what would happen.
Yeah.
Matthews
Matthews
is a fucking bum. He's worthless. Let him walk. He can't win shit. That's what they're fine, dude. Don't worry about that fan base. They're good. Whatever happens.
Yeah.
Do you think he goes to Arizona if he walks?
Hell yeah! I didn't get that sweater for nothing, man. I'm a fan already, dude. Yeah, it's happening, man. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. All right, let's last podcast. Jordan said that LA is somebody to watch. Chase, who's someone else to watch? If it's not Arizona, it's not LA. Who would you put your hat in the ring?
A fucking team like the Rangers or something. Like a team that's fucking all in to win right now too.
Imagine Panarin with fucking Matthews, man. Like holy.
Panarin with Matthews and Kreider as center. Fuck, man, that'd be a top 3 line in the league. As much as I fucking hate Chris Kreider, like
we all
fuck
do.
Chris Kreider, like
Who?
yeah.
What about I don't know? Just thinking outside of the box here. What about
Even
Vegas?
a Western Conference team? A Western Conference team, I could see them going somewhere like Vegas or even Calgary.
What's beautiful about the Vegas call is he would be that shiny new toy they would all fucking dream about for like 3 months and then on to the next project.
Like they did with Eichel?
Like they did with Pacioretty, like they did with Marc-André Fleury, like they do all the fucking time, man.
Yeah, I don't know. Vegas is an interesting team for
nice
me.
market to go die to, right? Just fucking go
exactly.
down on the fucking
you go gamble after you're done playing hockey for the night. Go play some slots.
Yeah, gamble both your salary and your career, right?
Yeah.
No wonder Kane is as far away as you can get.
Yeah.
Nice.
No kidding, there.
All right, boys. Let's touch on the Pierre-Luc Dubois topic that was hot yesterday.
I've been vocal about my standpoint about that, and people are just fucking attacking me over it, dude.
Okay, let's set the record straight. It is not a plan to wait for him to get to unrestricted free agency. He has to sign a deal before then. So, like, again, Jordan said it on the podcast, or the last podcast, there's not a team out there that's going to make a trade for the guy. And if Winnipeg can't sign him in this offseason, do we agree they almost have to shop him?
Well,
Right? You have to shop him if they can't trade him, or if they can't sign him this summer. I'm not saying they have to trade him because there are options, but they have to shop him. They have to see what's out there.
100%.
And in order to get any calls from any teams, he has to at least be interested in the possibility of signing an extension, because he's an RFA. He has to sign at least a 1-year deal to get to UFA.
I was about to say, well, I could see him signing even a bridge deal with Winnipeg just to kind of hold them over to try and find a suitable trade team.
That could happen, and the other reason why that might happen, Chase, is because they are on the cut. They're still their window's open, but they've got some UFAs coming too. They've got a rebuild coming too. I don't think it's next year or maybe even the season after, but it's blowing up in Winnipeg sooner than later.
Yeah.
So they could. Go ahead, Pat.
Well, if they're tanking or if they're fucking contending, it makes no difference. If you're gonna lose, Columbus is the greatest example of that. That year where they lost Bobrovsky, Panarin, and who was the third guy? It was the third guy too that they lost that year, no?
Yeah, Dubois, wasn't it?
Oh shit, wasn't
Same
it?
guy,
Yeah.
same guy we're talking about, yeah.
But here's what happened. Even if they were contending, even if they were really hoping for a cup run, they should have traded the guys anyway. Trade for another competing player. Go for another similar situation in the league where you know a veteran player isn't happy with his situation, and swap the problem, right? Don't fucking gamble your deadline bait like Panarin and Bobrovsky. That was crazy.
Boston traded Joe Thornton, and look at what happened to them. They traded their best player, and it fucking put them to the next level. Colorado, the same thing with Duchesne.
They traded
right?
Tyler Seguin too, dude, in Boston, dude.
Yeah. And then Colorado, same thing with Duchesne. They were there, but that trade put them over the top. So it's not offside to trade your best player to get better players in.
Even
so
for
like
immediate results, yeah.
Yeah. So
if you were the Oilers GM, would you trade Draisaitl to get better players in?
Draisaitl? If I couldn't sign him next contract, 100% I would.
Yeah. Okay.
If I can't sign him, what else do you do?
Does he have next year on his contract like Pierre-Luc Dubois does?
Draisaitl, he's at $9 million for another 2.
1 or 2? Hang on,
I'm not even sure. I remember back in the day wanting to offer sheet Draisaitl.
8.5 for 3 more years.
Oh, 3 more. Oh shit, that's nice. So 1 more than Dubois. Maybe that's good trading partners right there. Trade Dubois for fucking Draisaitl.
But he's got
more than to sign Dubois.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm not debating that.
Plus you're adding money. Like Dubois is going to get more than 8.5 this after this year. If he's going to sign a long-term extension, it's more than 8.5.
Yeah, for sure.
How much do you think he makes?
What Dubois?
Yeah,
I think he gets 9 right on the button.
Okay.
Point per game, 6 foot.
Hang on.
6 foot. He's huge, man. Point per game, bona fide 1C.
Does he get to free agency? Is that in the context we're giving him his salary right now? Does he hit July 1st as a free?
No, this contract extension is basically, say, for example, he gets traded to Montreal for all intents and purposes, right?
Yeah.
He gets traded to Montreal and he extends as an RFA and sells us 7 years of UFA.
Okay.
It's $9 million.
Yeah,
Do you get what I'm getting at?
Yeah, I agree. If he hits the market as a free agent, we don't have a fucking clue. It could be 11.5 for all we know. There's some fucking retarded Dude, GMs get stupid on July 1st, dude.
Man, I don't think he hits UFA at all.
True.
I think no matter what happens, okay, so
I could see him making 11.5.
Winnipeg has to trade him. Let's make this scenario. Let's talk this one out. Winnipeg has to trade him. Okay. Montreal says, you know what? We're gonna roll the dice and wait for free agency. So he gets traded to. I'm just pulling a name out of the hat. Gets traded to Carolina. Okay? So Montreal says, I'm not, like Carolina sends whatever back. Montreal says, we weren't willing to match that package. Is he still going to come to Montreal after signing a qualifying offer or a 1-year deal in Carolina? No, he's going to listen to what they have to say, and they're going to tell him, well, we'll give you $9 million over 8 years, and he's going to sign on the dotted line, just like every fucking other RFA that's been traded in the last year of his contract. Pat, I think, brought up the one example that didn't happen that way, and that was Thomas Vanek.
Yep.
And Minnesota has this fucking weird way of pulling Northwestern fucking hockey players back into their mix.
You remember what happened, right?
With Vanek?
Well, with that situation, Pominville got traded the year after, man. So Vanek only got like half a season with the guy he was going to play with. Everybody knew he was going to Minnesota to go play with Jason Pominville back then. Remember that? And he got traded right after, not long after Jason Pominville got traded. So he was stuck in Minnesota for fucking nothing, man. Beautiful.
I can't. I think Pierre-Luc Dubois, if he gets traded this summer, he extends with whoever he's traded to. And I think if you want him, I'm not saying it's the right move, but I'm saying if you want him on the Montreal Canadiens, you got to trade for him this summer. I do
it 100%.
I would do it too, but I would I have to see where we fall in this draft first, because if we're going to get Pierre-Luc Dubois in a trade and extended, because that's part of it, you don't trade for Pierre-Luc Dubois for 1 year. You have to have an extension in agreement before that thing. They'll let you talk to him, and that'll get them the best return. It was the same thing with Pacioretty. Pacioretty nixed an extension to LA, and he said the extension to Vegas was okay, so that's where he went. Right? So it's the same thing with Pierre-Luc Dubois. Pierre-Luc Dubois said, oh, you know what? I won't even consider an extension with Minnesota. Minnesota hangs up the phone, right? Gets traded to Montreal, gets extended here. If we have the draft right now, I think the top 4 centers in this upcoming draft could be considered almost any team's best prospect immediately, right? Could be even in the conversation for some. Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. If we have Pierre-Luc Dubois down the center, I can listen to offers on Nick Suzuki tomorrow. Pierre-Luc Dubois, Kirby Dach, your 2023 pick. You've got Evans, Dvorak. You've got Beck. I could listen to offers on Nick Suzuki.
Why do you make Nick Suzuki your captain, then trade him the year after?
Montreal Canadiens trade their captain like it's their job.
I don't argue this part.
I don't think you make Nick Suzuki the youngest captain in Montreal Canadiens history just to trade him the year after.
That's
a different situation. Whereas
Brian, the mindset when you make him the captain, right? That's not in the mindset when you make him the captain. But if Pierre-Luc Dubois becomes available, and then if Nick Suzuki is your ass, I'm considering it. I'm talking to everybody in my organization. I'm not like being a dictator as a GM. I'm sitting everybody down, and I need it's Pierre-Luc Dubois.
Brian,
he's massive, and he's a point per game centerman.
I have nothing to say against Pierre-Luc Dubois, but I think people, and not just you, but a lot of people lately have been having recency bias against Nick Suzuki. Have you guys forgotten the guy's fucking performance in 2 fucking playoffs runs in a row? The guy is clutch. He's that much older, that much more mature, both physically and mentally. The guy's a stud. Give him a playoff run, and we'll have this discussion again. And Nick Suzuki's going to be the top 3 reasons why Montreal Canadiens got where they got in the next playoff run. The guy's clutch.
He's one of the top 3 reasons they got where they got in their last playoff run.
Yeah. I feel if you trade Suzuki for Dubois too, you're bringing in the whole conversation and bringing a Quebecois player in again too.
Yeah, that's true.
And we've seen recently how Quebecois players perform, and when they're playing with Montreal with Drouin,
that's
everyone was so hyped about Drouin.
You can't start using that against future player coming in. That's Drouin.
Let's have goggles off for a second. Today, right now, who's the better hockey player, Nick Suzuki or Pierre-Luc Dubois?
I'm not saying one's not better. That's not we have a local product. The kid that's grown in this team, like Chase said, he was just named fucking captain this summer, dude. So even if Pierre-Luc Dubois would be that,
hold on.
You asked the question. It's not that. That's not the full package. But you have that factor plus the fact you've seen him play in the playoffs versus Dubois. Suzuki carried his fucking forward core, man. He was shutting down the best fucking forwards on other teams. He was playing solid fucking hockey 2 years in a row.
Let's think like Kevin Cheveldayoff for a second. We're thinking we're using our heads like Habs fans. Okay, what's your ask? If it's not Nick Suzuki, what is it? Because there's not a package that gets it done that doesn't start with Caulfield if it doesn't start with Nick Suzuki.
Yeah. I'll tell you who.
Okay, build on that.
Kirby Dach.
You'd be more willing to trade Kirby Dach than Nick Suzuki at this moment?
The same fucking argument I just gave you. Recency bias is in favor of Kirby Dach, but that's nothing. That's a fucking 2-month sample. Before nothing.
Dude, remember when 675 Gallagher's too much, but 375 Gallagher's okay? It's the same fucking scenario. Like
imagine his word on the trade market because of that.
There's a $4 million gap there. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah.
I fucking do it.
The package, I would give Anderson, Drouin, Logan Mailloux, and a draft pick.
Doesn't get it done.
No?
I don't think.
No.
I don't think they want a lot of.
Ain't nobody wants Drouin. Like, it is what it is. Drouin is, like, going to go. If he goes at the deadline, it'll be for future considerations. And probably not much more. There's nothing that does. And I don't think. And here's the thing. It could get it done if Winnipeg says, okay, you know what? This year's when we're going to start our rebuild. I don't think they're there yet. I think they want at least a linear move. I don't think they want futures yet. I could be wrong, and if that changes for them, if that's evident and it changes for them, I think they probably would take that offer or something close to it. I think again, if you were going to go with, like, they're kind of set on defense, but if you're going to go with defense, it's going to start. You're going to start with Anderson. You're looking at a first-round pick and either Caden Gooley or Jordan Harris to go with it.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, I'm not saying that's the wrong move. But I mean, if you're bringing in a number one centerman, why not send out what you're bringing back in?
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, our defense, I don't even want to mess with it. I want to see how that grows into something beautiful over the next 4 years. I don't want to lose Caden Gooley. I don't want to lose Jordan Harris. I don't even want to lose Arbor Jackeye right now. I'd like. Do you remember, like, in the summer, like, it's gonna, like, Pat said it beautifully. Like, we all thought it was gonna be a tire fire from the blue line in, right? We thought that was going to be the detriment of the Montreal Canadiens this year, like, for sure. And it's been the bright spot. Like, now that injuries are walking in, like, it kind of sucks. But I mean, like, the goalies and the defense would have been the bright spot.
I seen a stat the other day. It was like Montreal leads the league in rookie defenseman games played with 236 or something. Like,
and like the next closest one's like 90. It's like, it's ridiculous.
That's insane. And like,
four steady rookies all year. Crazy.
We've been
started the season without the veteran core at all. The top pairing were Jackeye, Gooley, Kovacevic early in the season, right? That was.
I miss Gooley so much.
Gooley was
watching.
Both guys.
Gooley is such a smooth, like, just calm defenseman out there.
Still the most missed Hab right now. Still to this fucking point in the season.
For me, it's a dual factor because Jackeye brings a whole other fucking different layer of just pleasing the fans, right? He's a fucking gladiator, just making fucking kills in the arena, man. He's like, there's a second game going on, and it's watching Jackeye fucking beat the
Dude,
guy.
I wish I had split screen, not to watch another game, but just to watch the game and Jackeye at the same fucking time. I scream at the cameraman. I scream at him, put it back on Jackeye, because he's fucking he's a monster out there, always monstering.
Always
fucking great.
monster. In the fucking warm up, dude, he's staring down players with a fucking mean face, man. He's fucking awesome. Twice I went there this year.
There's not very many 2 times where a rookie defenseman comes out and he's going out there and fighting the top dog on every team, like killers, like Nick Delorier, fucking who was that other fight?
Zach Cassian. He made a little bitch out of him.
Cassian. with
Bam!
calcium. Made him
Oh.
his little bitch.
Pat Maroon.
Oh.
Yep.
He taught Pat Maroon a lesson. I don't think he might have lost the decision to Delorier, but I don't think he full on lost the fight yet.
No.
He's, you know,
He was in a
He's
few
a
tied
beast.
ones.
yeah,
Yeah,
a
yeah.
couple.
Yeah.
Jack Guy, like, who's Jack Guy the best fighter that Montreal's had since?
Delorier, you said it. Nick Delorier.
Yeah, Delorier.
Yeah, Delorier,
Right.
and then
And
Before that, maybe
it
George
might be
Larac.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I was going to say
Before-
Peros, but he fucking got in one fight and then 8 ice, and that
Come
was about
on,
it for
man.
him.
yeah, man.
Fuck me.
No.
I was excited for him though. Like I was like, yeah, okay, we got a fighter, and then what? That was fucking it, buddy.
So what happened with Peros is
Failed
beautiful.
experiment.
It's beautiful because he'll never bully as many people as he has since he's on the head of that fucking security department, right? Safety department. He's bullying
Yeah.
everyone around the league now. He's a
Yeah,
big tough
when he
guy.
slipped on the ice, that must have messed his head up, and that's why he makes all these fucked up decisions.
Oh, what a dumb fucking comedy, man! Yeah, it's hard to take the league seriously. We were
No,
talking
the-
with Sean Starr the other day, and he's like, people are trying to increase, like, they're trying to expand the game, trying to justify the fucking referees and the fucking safety department in the league, right? It's hard to get a new fan base to grow when you're going with diehard fans that watch hockey all their lives, explaining a guy that's trying to learn hockey what goalie interference is. Good luck, boys. Why is it? Like, okay, here's that's the rule, but then watch any game and it's 50-50. Fucking toss a coin, right? Maybe it's good,
Yeah.
maybe it's not good. So that's
And
it.
it's
It's
like-
hard.
Oh, that's obstruction in the first period, but if it's a third period and it's tied, it's not, right?
Yeah, if
Like
it's-
shit like that. Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
If it's Gallagher, it doesn't count.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, I just see the NHL is becoming more political nowadays.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. You think
It is.
that's bad for? Yeah, you think that's bad for starting hockey? Or?
What was that?
Yeah. Can you stop choking, please?
Yeah.
I said, fuck, I don't even remember what I said. What did I say, man?
Is that bad? Is that bad for growing the game?
Yeah, is
Being
it good
political.
or bad? Yeah, is it bad or good for, like...
I don't know. I don't think it's good.
It's funny because Brian would tell you that all those guys are fucking Republicans, right? They're
all are.
They're
They're rich and
typical
white. Fuck.
rich and white, right? So they're
Well, yeah.
so it's pretty
That's the way I
fucking.
see it. They're just
But it's
there
funny
for
that
a
they're-
paycheck. They don't. They
They're
don't
promoting
care
the left
about
and all
the-
voting right.
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't even know how to. Like, here's the thing. Like, fucking whenever we get, how do I put it? It has a lot to do with unions too, right? Okay, I'm serious. The NHL's in a players' union, and unions need to get public support. Like my union's the same thing. Like I work at a golf course. 20 fucking employees. We were looking for a bit of a raise, but QP told us that we had to, in our proposal, say that we would like them to make jobs available for trans. We need a secure, like a non-trigger room available. Like these are things we had to ask for in our thing because QP made us ask for these things because unions need public, and unions are definitely going woke because that is how you get public support right now. It's. And I think that has a lot to do with it. Players can have their views. I got no problem with players having their views, but I also do agree with the fact that you work for a corporation, you've signed your name on a fucking dotted line, and you're being asked to do the bare minimum in a lot of these instances. You know what I mean? Like literally the bare minimum. And I mean, if you like, I don't know. I don't want to push anybody into doing anything against religious beliefs or this, that, and the other thing. But I mean, fuck, it's the NHL. Like we're trying. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I think it has a lot to do with the unions, honestly.
Yeah.
You sound like
I'm
my
serious.
dad.
I'm serious. It's true. Like unions need public support. It has less to do with the player, like the NHL players. But when the teachers go on strike and stuff like that, like these unions need public support, and unions all work
You know
together.
what I
Unions.
always love, dude.
What's that?
They have that fucking what's it called? Fucking not a riot, but a manifestation. What do you call that already? I've forgotten in English. Whatever, man. They're all there with their fucking. Dude, I'm looking for my words. I've become.
You sound
French.
like me.
I've become full French. So they're like, what's it called, dude? Manifestation.
I don't know, dude. Fucking try another French word.
When you're on strike, right? You ever see all the resources they have out there? They have fucking printed fucking papers explaining what they want and stuff. They're giving it to everybody. There's so much money involved in promotion of the fucking union. If you just split that amongst employees, you'd have the fucking raise you want, guys. It's right there. The fucking union is sucking it from you, man. They're making fucking pencils and fucking flags that you can wave at the fucking protest, dude. Like, it's so much fucking money.
2% of everybody's wages, man. Every paycheck that I get, it's like $110 goes to the union. That's just one person.
Yep.
Every paycheck.
Yeah.
2%.
That's your salary you want right there, man. That's the money you're looking for.
Yeah, but at the same time, you wouldn't be like now. But I mean, I also get job protection, and I wouldn't be near the wage I'm at now without the collective bargaining. So you know what I mean? So it would still be
Brian,
$18 an hour.
But the market is so competitive right now that even big companies that don't have unions offering you great fucking benefits. So right now, the unions have benefited us in history. I don't argue that. But right now, good employers are giving you good fucking benefits without the union involved. And that's fucking the best world. I've had it. You know, I've swapped jobs a lot in the last year and whatever, man.
You've also had good jobs, man. You've also, like, you went from one decent job to the next. So there are shitty jobs out there. You know what I mean? There are.
Yeah,
so to have job protection and a livable wage, I think.
All I'm saying is the best compromise was never with the union. The best world was when the employer himself has great standard for himself.
That's what would have happened without a union in the first place.
I agree. But that doesn't mean we have to keep putting money in it if employers are going to give you good conditions without it. That's all I'm saying.
I think it depends also on the job whether you need union or not.
100%. 100%. Oh, it's sure.
No, but they're gonna sell themselves as essential for any kind of worker, you know, like.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Hey, good hockey talk, guys.
We started good.
Oh fuck you need access to the board, man. Where is it?
I really like corn.
What do you like about corn?
It's corn. A big enough. It has to do.
Guys, this is the best, man.
Is there anybody in the chat?
Nope, no chat. Chat's dead.
We have no content question providers. Nothing.
No, but we could, like, you guys have been talking about all the right wing players, so I guess Rob would be applauding right now. So, like, that's good.
Yeah.
We're gonna have questions, just approval right now. Rob yelling "fuck yeah" in the chat. That's what we miss right now.
Talk about guns.
Yeah. So, do you guys think there's gonna be a surprise at the deadline for Montreal? Someone we don't expect to see just getting traded?
Do you think someone's getting traded?
I say at least three
I think
players.
Maybe a couple.
At least 3 players are getting traded in my head.
My off the board prediction. Oh yeah, let's do that. Let's pick 3. I'll go first. Edmonton, Dadonov, Monahan.
So hang on, is that a prediction or a wish list?
Prediction.
Okay.
What's wrong with that?
No, I'm just asking. I think it's gonna be hard to trade. I don't know, man. Because Edmonton, we have all the leverage in the world to wait for this summer or next deadline.
Do you watch Edmonton games, Brian?
What's that?
You watch much Edmonton games?
I can catch it like the first period while I'm putting the kids away, kids to bed.
They have a closet they have there where they just fucking put the kids away and.
Yeah.
Right behind me, bro. Yeah.
Here's 1 point for you and 1 point for you.
And if you finish your chew toy before morning, that's not my fault. That's all you get. That is
And
all
if
you
guys
get.
don't make a noise for an hour, well, you can wake up early and watch TV.
You should just
No,
call
but-
this the Parenting Habs podcast. This is
Yeah.
this is gold.
No,
Yeah.
I think one player that Edmonton would benefit mostly from Montreal is Joel Edmondson
Yeah.
on their blue line.
I've heard rumblings. I've heard
Yeah.
you see lots of fans and lots of their media bring up his name.
Yeah.
Yeah. So who didn't get 3? Pat, what's your 3?
Oh man, I have a wish list that looks like yours. Where Edmondson and Monahan get traded. I'm still thinking we get something for Monahan as long as the
course.
predictions say he comes back before the playoffs. I don't think he actually needs to play games to get traded.
Yeah.
Unlike the
Now,
popular belief right now.
I think, honest to God, somebody will take a flyer on him no matter what. My out-of-the-box prediction is Montreal's going to move a couple contracts and it'd be a fucking major broker for someone. They're going to weaponize cap space on the trade deadline day. That's off the board. That's what I think they're going to do. They'll take anything for Jonathan Drouin. They will take anything. They'll retain half of his salary, take future considerations just to get his cap space available. You watch.
What about Carey Price? With the announce that he's moving out back west this summer, it's pretty much clear that he's not going to be back for at least years, if not officially retired. So with that
He's
said,
done.
do you use that cap space? You try to trade him to someone even lower on and get some money back, so you can get bad contracts around the leagues and stuff.
I don't know.
Investing, it's big leverage. 10.5 is huge. You can get off the books, even off like officially, not just LTIR, right?
If you can trade his contract in any way, shape, or form, you do it. I'm trying to think of who would do that.
That's huge if you get 10.5 off the books.
Because,
That's bringing another star player in.
If you because you could still use his money, but what happens now is the difference between being on injury reserve versus having the cap space. A team that's contending who's using injury reserve is fine, right? Because they're not, you know what I mean? They're already up against the cap. Where the fact that we're rebuilding and we're still using injury reserve to make anything fucking happen is probably the worst thing for the Montreal Canadiens right now.
Yeah.
Injury reserve doesn't accrue interest over the season like cap space does too, so you don't get that extra trading leverage at the deadline with injury reserve. So I mean, if you could do it, if you can trade Carey Price's contract, my God, you pull the trigger. You pull that trigger.
Shit.
Because like what's he signed to 25, 26, right? Am I right? Like that's his last year?
I believe so. Yeah, 25, 26.
And realistically, and it's not even realistic, that would be the first year where Montreal would be putting their hat in the ring to be a contender. Agreed?
No, I just kind of disagree, man. I think we're gonna surprise faster than that.
It's 23, 24 next season, man. It's like 2 seasons from now. You think we're gonna contend next year?
Yeah.
24, 25, not next year. So
I don't even think it's realistic to be doing it 25, 26. I think you're looking at 26, 27 before you're realistically contending for a cup. I think you're going to make the points. But I don't think you're a Tampa Bay. I don't think you're a Boston. I don't think you're a favorite to win a cup.
Colorado, yeah.
No. You're a fucking
you bring a young competitive core.
You're Florida Panthers.
Right now around fucking Caulfield and Suzuki. You do it. You fucking do it.
Yeah. They're going to be your core, but they're going to be your core. They're not going to be your young players. What?
It's enough to make the playoffs early with just fucking Gooley, Jack High, Caulfield, Suzuki. If we keep Kirby Doc, those are guys that make it fucking achievable to make the fucking playoffs in 2 years.
I'm talking about just making it to the playoffs, man. I'm talking about being the team that contends for a cup.
I'm sorry.
In 2 years, it's just not.
Bergevin is still in town or not, I still fucking believe that you make the playoffs. Anything is possible.
To be honest, dude, whenever we think about it, we're not even we're bringing stuff in next year because of the cap space that our last GM fucking handcuffed us with. We're still fucking dealing with that. The fact that we can't even build the team that Hughes would want to build, the fact we really, honestly, could be shitty again next year, and it would be fine because we've got contracts that need to be moved out. We've got players that don't need to be rushed into the big club because then you're giving them fucking bigger contracts sooner.
Yeah.
I don't think we need to be in a rush here. So, but the premise of the whole thing was, even if Carey Price comes back in the last year of his contract, I don't think it would be the same thing that happened in fucking from 2014 to 2019. He would just fucking make us good enough to be fucking mediocre and get us like, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't.
The bubble
If you
was
could trade,
way
if you
off.
could trade that contract, you trade that contract, and if somebody else comes, if he fucking makes a miraculous recovery, comes back and wins a cup in Carolina, fucking good for him,
Yeah.
right? Trade it. No,
I just
you
fucking
hang on to it.
No, I just
You-
tried
you
to
have
fucking
to-
no. Listen, I just tried to fucking picture Carey Price lifting the cup in Carolina, and doesn't feel right.
Yeah.
Man. It doesn't fucking feel
I
right.
mean, fuck, it didn't feel right watching Patrick do it in Colorado either.
No, at least he had done it twice
That
here. Man.
that hurt the cockles of my heart, my friend.
Yeah, it's all history now. Shit.
Yep.
So yeah, man. I
So-
think my truest wish, I was against it, but I think we trade Anderson, Edmondson, and
Yeah.
I think we managed to trade Monahan.
Yeah.
If we-
But
I've
that's
been
the
saying-
three, right?
go ahead.
But there
That's
could be
your
5 or 6. I think we're selling way more than people realize right now.
when it comes to Anderson, I've been saying it all along. There's like, and I this is the hill I'll die on. There's a line in the sand. He has got a fucking picture of what he wants. He wants a prospect, a first round pick, and this. Like, I don't know what it is. I can't say what it is, but the second he gets that fucking level of offer, he's pulling the trigger on Josh Anderson. Like, go ahead.
I think Anderson goes to Calgary.
There's smoke there, man, and when there's smoke, there's
Yep.
fire. Yeah,
I
there's
think
smoke there.
Anderson to Calgary, Edmondson to Edmonton, and Monahan to New Jersey.
Nice.
I like it. I like it. If you
Okay,
ask Andrew was at the Flames game the other day, and he said they fucking need Josh Anderson. They're slow through the middle, and they need somebody with that fucking speed and explosive power.
I could see Montreal doing a dumb trade like Anderson for like Lou Cheech and like some fucking
If we take
prospect
every
and-
bad contracts, we need fucking compensation for that. So if it happens, it'll be good.
100%. Yeah,
Picking
if
up a bad
Lucic is the return, trust me, the prospect coming back is a name prospect. They're
Yeah.
talking that Pelletier guy.
Pelletier, yeah. He's been looking pretty good.
Right on. I don't know much about him, but if people are excited, I'm excited.
Go all in, pay a bigger price, and get me Huberdeau as well. Fuck. Get the big fucking package, guys. Get the big fucking
Yeah.
package.
I don't hate it.
So next year, fucking face off, first game of the year. You got fucking Pierre-Luc Dubois, Huberdeau, and fucking Jonathan Drouin on the other side. That's it.
Oh,
Oh my god. And Pat's at the game eating the big poutine.
Hell yeah, that's
you.
it. Une grosse
Ah.
tabarnak de poutine, mon
I would say,
chum.
who else did I see? Like, fucking Monahan, too. Everybody wants to extend Monahan. Like, fucking, how much fucking money do we have on injury reserve now?
No.
And we're going to sign the 2 guys who've been on there all year as well? Like, fuck, it just drives me crazy. It drives me crazy. Like, everybody chirps about the medical team in Montreal and this and that. How come everybody's always injured? Could it be the fact that we sign injury fucking prone players? Could that have anything to do with it?
Gallagher.
They
Yeah,
all
you got-
of them. It's like fucking Gallagher's the worst. So like he has much for hands, and
I
then you
think
give
if
him
you get rid of
625.
Gallagher's contract this trade deadline too, you pull the trigger.
Eddie
I will
fucking
give you.
Molden.
I will give you a first round pick to take Brendan Gallagher's contract. I'm not kidding. I will give you a first round pick to get rid of it. It won't be this year's, but yeah, I'll give you a first round pick in 2024 to get rid of fucking Brendan Gallagher's contract.
We got Damone in the chat saying Andrew is just a can't use sales simp, and I was gonna say something along that line when you said the whatever quote from Andrew. I was gonna say, yeah, we know Andrew is pretty objective all the time, right? Right? Yeah,
Fair enough. Yeah.
pretty objective.
Mhm.
Yeah, sorry.
I love watching him and Rob go at it though. It's like literally one of my guilty pleasures.
Is it?
Yeah, it's not one of yours. It's
Yeah, for sure. We need to have them at the same time on the show. Just start the fire, sit back, and let them fucking fight it off. If Rob
Fucking
can
A,
manage
man.
to fucking talk on camera, that's the first step.
Yeah. Like that's one thing we definitely learned, man. If you need to drink to be on the podcast, you go ahead and drink. Rob, tell us something controversial.
Poor guy, though. We didn't help.
We
Probably
were,
was fucking...
we were hoping he was getting attacked by a bear outside for content.
Yo, we'd have a fucking million views on that fucking clip, dude. We would.
Fuck yeah.
I swear to God, we
would
would.
blow up.
You know?
Getting attacked by a bear.
Let's be fair, man.
Could you imagine?
If you can trade Rob for 1 million views, you fucking do it. You pull the trigger right away.
Even if that involves the bear attack.
You fucking
Sorry,
do it.
Rob.
I'm not even sorry, Rob.
Yeah. Oh man, like fucking. Yeah, I mean I love the guy, but there's a million right-wing wingnuts to be fucking replacing.
Yeah,
so.
exactly, man.
I'm kidding, Rob. I love you.
There's that chick, Tatiana on Twitter. We get her instead.
Tatiana McGrath, that fucking.
Yeah.
That's what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Fucking comedy at its best. That fucking account, man.
Yeah. Shit, dudes.
It's fucking that.
Beautiful.
What's his name? Adams. Is that a parody account? That alpha male, the Adams guy. Do you know him? Nick Adams. Is that a parody account? I can't even tell.
Nick Adams?
Nick
Don't know who
Adams.
that is.
In parentheses, alpha male. Fuck, it's hilarious. Like, he is fucking...
I've never seen that guy, dude.
Dude, I can't tell if he's a parody or not.
It looks fucking serious, dude. I don't know, man.
Dude, like, fucking right, man? Like, if it's a parody, it's literally the best fucking done one out there. But I honestly think he's just a fucking... He's a asshole.
Oh, I love that you can buy a check mark nowadays. Isn't it awesome? Dude, I can't tell, man. It's few people watching the videos just fucking hit pause button and go watch that. It's hilarious.
It's hilarious, too, because it's like fucking...
What the
He's like,
fuck?
I'm sitting here at Hooters, and they're all disgusted with the halftime show. Man, it's like fucking...
Shit. Okay,
Who is this guy?
woke pro Chinese slave labor night. Oh my god. Partnered up with socialist hippie ice cream brand Ben and Jerry's to create one of the ugliest shoes of all time. What's that shit, dude?
Isn't that hilarious?
Oh, dude, I love
Do
it.
you guys know who Paige Spiranak is?
Who?
Paige Spiranak?
Dude, where do you get those fucking accounts?
Man, she's an athlete, and she's fucking literally one of the hottest women on planet Earth.
How do you spell her fucking name?
She's Paige, Paige.
Oh, there's an I there. Yeah.
SPI.
Yeah, I got it.
She had a
Holy
fucking
shit.
interaction with him because, like, what did he say? He said something about we need like a par 3 pitch and putt for female golfers on Sunday so they don't fucking slow down the golf course. And she fucking responded, and the exchange between the two of them is fucking gold. So anyway.
And she's a pro golfer, that girl, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
And she's like she does sports bits too, like she's
Listen,
like NFL shit.
Since you're going into golf, what do you think about the fucking big thing they're making with the Tampa?
Oh, dude, too fucking scratch your pants about it. What I fucking have to say on that. Fucking.
I'm fucking dying.
That has never happened. That has never happened. It's never just fallen out.
Oh yeah, it did once.
This is Duck Dynasty
No,
podcast.
I can pull it out. I've never had it fall out like that. That's fucking thing.
What do you think
This
of the
we're
big?
talking about Deep South.
What do you think about the controversy around the Tampax that fucking Tiger Woods handed to? What's his
Chase, you
face?
first.
Did the JT?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I loved it, man. That was awesome. That's a goat move right there. Like, if you got offended by that, like, I'm sorry.
Okay, here's my take. If he fucking pulled it out of the fucking golf bag and threw it across the green for everybody to see, like it took zooming in from a Chinese spy balloon from fucking. My brain here, like fucking, like he almost slipped it into the man's pocket, right? He almost slipped it into the man's pocket. That is a joke between two fucking people, and it ain't any of us, right?
Yeah.
So it's like. I had somebody ask me on Twitter, was like, well, what's he trying to say? I'm like, how the fuck am I supposed to know what he's trying to say? That's a joke between two people that don't include me, right?
Yeah.
It's fucking funny. Like, funny is still funny. No matter fucking... Even if you're offended, funny is still funny.
Exactly.
It was fucking funny.
That's what I love of my new jobs. They're all going. There's no fucking retention. It's all. As long as there's no customer fucking in that bubble that can hear what you're saying, then you go ahead and say that joke.
Yep.
Oh fuck yeah.
It's like our fucking Pat and I have had a constant DM since we've known each other, and it starts with this: jokes I won't tell in public, and then it fucking.
We don't have that at my work. All jokes go there.
Yeah. Fucking that's awesome, man.
Fucking A. But yeah, no, tampon gate, that's fuck that shit, man.
I have a message for you, Brian from Damone. He says your bar greened him out Friday night. He was greened out. Yeah. So I guess
I told you.
I guess he's trying to say thank you, I'm guessing.
Edibles don't work. Anyway,
Oh,
Damone, thank you. That's funny. I'm sorry you got greened out. I hope you had a good sleep.
You ever melt your chocolates into a hot chocolate and drink it? Dude, it hit the spot, man. It was great. Oh fuck, that was a good night. Good way to take
Fucking
it.
A, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take edibles today. Actually, my wife works and the kids are already fucking driving me crazy.
Nice. Maybe
Winter, man. It's like when you got to keep it. Fuck, when they get to a certain age and like they can fight, they fight each other, right? So like they're confined in the house.
Brian. Don't
How many do you've only got one, right?
Yeah, another one on the way.
You do?
Congrats.
Yeah, they're gonna fight, bro.
Yeah.
And
But-
you know what else? This is what's fucked. Is kids with siblings around the same age who fucking fight each other because that's what they do. They fight each other. That's what kids do. They go to school and they are kind of rough with the other kids, and if that kid doesn't have a sibling that fucking gets rough with them, it's
Brian.
a fucking problem. Man, like my daughter was defending herself from a kid who punched her in the stomach, and the kid fucking started bawling his ass off. The mother came in. And of course it was caught on video. The whole fucking thing was just a fucking brouhaha. All because she doesn't put up with shit. Her brother comes over and pushes her. She fucking pushes her back, right?
The shit went viral on YouTube. The fight.
Yeah,
Jokes aside, I only have one kid, a daughter, right? But I come from a 5 boys family. I'm the youngest one, so it was WrestleMania all year long, man. That's what it was, for sure.
Yep.
It was our,
But you know,
from the fucking 80s too, right?
But there was what, maybe 1 or 2 families that had only one kid back in the day, so people used to be able to defend themselves. Now it's like weird to have 2 kids. It's fucking crazy. Like everybody's just got one kid, and that kid's usually a pussy.
Fuck, not where I live. Where I live, everyone has like 2 to 7 kids.
Really?
Oh yeah.
With their sisters, though.
It's cold there too, though, right? Yeah.
There's lots of snuggle season here.
Yeah. How did he find his sister in the snowbank? Not too bad. I should have taken the teeth out for that joke for sure.
Yeah.
You should do it every single time, dude. It's awesome.
It's hilarious too because there's like I've gotten used to talking with the teeth in now too. So when I take them out, like I can't say F's and fucking B's and shit like that. So
You
it's
sound like Mike Tyson.
It's hilarious. My wife can tell if I've got my teeth in or not because how like the way I'm talking because I can't say anyway.
There
it's
were
fucking
several
funny.
ways to fucking end that sentence, and you took the soft one.
Yeah. She may tell you something different.
So yeah, the mole saying, you guys need to have a conversation. I never said they don't work. I freaked out, bro. I wouldn't let her go to bed. I was anxiety. Oh my.
Aw.
I
Well, that's sad,
remember.
actually. I don't like hearing that. You obviously like you took too much, man.
Yeah, but
You're
you just guaranteed you can take a bit more next trip because the tolerance
Yeah,
goes
yeah.
so fucking fast, man. So next time do the same
Yeah,
fucking.
well,
Yeah.
How much
I always
did he
felt-
take?
How
I
much did you
don't
take the
even
mole?
remember the potency that he got. Like I think he got 600 milligrams, so one square would be 75. No,
How
50.
many squares?
1.
50.
How many squares do you take, Dimon?
Yeah, I went haul out. Don't worry about me. What does that mean? We need a
Yeah,
number.
he ate way too much.
He
Yeah,
ate the whole thing.
yeah. 600 is even a lot for me, homie. Yeah, you ate Fulton.
I took a 75 and a 40.
Yeah, so yeah, like if you
That's
if
a
you
lot, man.
If,
Then
if all you
another,
use is
then another
if all you
40.
use is flour- yeah. 150 milligrams, and if all you use is flour, that's too much. You took 3 times too much. 50 milligrams to somebody who just smokes joints is perfect.
He
But
didn't
fuck
think
me,
it
man.
was kicking in at first, so he took more because he was like, "Oh shit, that's just not working." That's the rookie mistake. Did I ever tell you the first time I did
that's
mess?
literally
the
the
fir-
worst
dude, the
mistake ever.
The first
That
time I
fucking
did
green was the right passage, brother.
That's like
first-
doing mushrooms, and you're like, well, this trip isn't really going too good. And then you take more, and then you're like, holy
Yeah.
fuck.
I
Yeah,
remember the first time I did mescaline when I was a teenager, dude. And it was the first time I was eating something, right? So I was smoking shit, and so I take mescaline, and about 20 minutes later, I'm like, that shit wasn't good. The guy sold me bullshit, right? I was so pissed, so I go start drinking like crazy. Sit down and start drinking and then I got up and I was in a different fucking planet, dude. It was crazy that feeling because I was fine sitting down at that split second I got up. I was somewhere else instantly like that, and I was gone, and I had one of the worst fucking nights of my life, man.
oh, that
Yeah.
sucks.
Well, yeah, no, because I love that drug for I did more than I should have back then. I say
My wife and
mescaline.
I
It
were-
was actually PCP from downtown Minnesota. It's not actual fucking mescaline. It's the mescaline street shit. It was bullshit, right? Not very good, but very fun.
I've never met a drug I didn't like. Fuck, I love them all. Actually, that's not true. I took a Percocet for one of my tattoo sessions. I don't like opiates, man, at all. Like, get hot and itchy and shit like that. I don't like opiates. I guess I'm one of the lucky ones. I had this buddy, man, and it's sad because he's not with us anymore. But I mean, like, he knew every fucking way to get opiate high there was. Like, he couldn't find what he was looking for the one day, so we went to the grocery store and he got like a specific type of iced tea and poppy seeds, and he fucking soaked them and strained them. Anyway, it was sad.
What?
Yeah.
What? I need
There's
that
certain-
recipe.
And you don't like it. Like, you needed to. He had to get a certain, like, I think it was either Lipton or Nestea or something like that, because the lemon, the acid in the lemon, stripped the fucking poppy seeds. And the
Yeah.
poppy seeds, it wasn't even like there was only one grocery store in town that you could get them, and he bought a fucking bag. Like he spent $170 on fucking poppy seeds, man. It was fucking hilarious.
Well, there's like rumors if like you eat a poppy seed bagel and then you go and do a drug test or something that you fail for opiates.
Well, I mean, there's
It's in the
like,
same
it's
family
not-
as the opium plant, right?
Yeah.
That's the thing. Fucking crazy.
Oh, that's what it is. When you grow a poppy, if you slit the side of it and it could produces like sap to repair that,
Ah.
that's opium. That's what opium is. You collect that
Nice.
off the poppy plant. Yeah, that's why you can't grow poppies. Not allowed.
Demon says in the chat. Out. Okay, go.
Anywhere but BC. BC, you can do anything you fucking want now.
Nice.
But
The
you're allowed
monk
to
says-
carry 2.5 grams of meth, coke, crack, whatever you want here now.
Nice.
Yeah,
Sounds
I
like a fun
guess.
place to- Demon says how to make homemade heroin with fucking Brian. How do you do it?
I just told you. That's opium, and then I don't know what you do from there.
Yeah. You're gonna need a guy from Mexico for that.
Yeah.
Probably
Yeah.
has one of these guys that knows the trick working at the golf court, right?
Up in the desert, there's a fucking.
Yeah, there's a van.
There was this one time. I know this is like it's a little off topic, but like in behind the golf course, it's all crown land. It's all fucking desert, and it goes on for miles and miles. We were missing a couple of our the flags in the greens, right? So my boss went fucking up and into the desert, and of course there was like a camp, and they had our fucking flags, and they were using them to fucking like hang shit. It was epic. He went in there kicking dust up, and he was just an arsehole. So like it was on par for what he would do, but fuck me, was that funny.
Hilarious.
Anyway, yeah, the fucking desert up behind the golf course. It's pretty fucking gnarly.
How did it get there, man? What? How did this conversation start?
Mescaline.
No, before that. Is it me who started that with mescaline? Shit, no, I feel bad.
Should we get back to hockey, or does it even matter?
What's hockey?
It's hockey.
What's hockey, man?
Who's playing today?
Florida got their asses kicked the other day. Fucking pretty soon they're gonna have to decide whether they're buyers or sellers, man. I don't even think we have to wait until the end of the season to see if we're gonna get a killer draft pick from them.
It's not the first time I remember the Panthers going like almost contenders and then just crashing right before they fucking get there. Right? It's fucking it's becoming a habit, a cycle of like I don't know, man, 8-10 years.
Oh, the Leafs and Blackhawks play today.
Great.
Go Blackhawks.
Go Blackhawks. In every sense of the word.
Yeah. Oh, and Coyotes and Blue Jackets, so that's a good game for the tank.
We want that to go to overtime. No matter what. Overtime.
Fuck.
I don't think anybody's catching Columbus, though. They're a fucking dirt poor.
I just feel like Johnny Gaudreau just goes from Calgary, a top team, to Columbus to...
How do you do, like... And they, like they started with injuries this year, but I mean, like, fucking, they made some trades that made us think that they were gonna, at least compete. I don't know. It's a bad fucking hockey team there right now.
I don't see how you fucking pick Columbus, dude. I don't get it. Dude, you're literally, for me, you're saying I want to go fucking quiet. I don't.
Yeah, I just
fucking...
want to go make money somewhere and just, do
that
my
was in
thing.
Calgary too, right? Not Toronto or not Montreal. Fucking Calgary, and he was like, I need something that's more quiet. Come on, man.
Canadian hockey fans are Canadian hockey fans no matter what city you're in, man. They're fucking brutal. Everywhere. It's brutal. Vancouver, it's fucking bad for Vancouver
Ottawa.
too, man. Fucking
It's bad.
The whole fucking 15
Ottawa
fans are pretty fucking loyal, man.
Yeah.
The thing about Ottawa is fucking they don't take it out on their team. They fucking take it out on other fans. They're fucking brutal too.
Those 15 guys are fucking brutal. They are.
Have you like talked to Steve, Critical Habs fan, fucking recently? He's got this guy, a Sens fan, that is fucking dedicated to making his life fucking. And I was in a conversation with him, and he saw a comment that I made, and the guy made fucking 6 accounts in the fucking hour it took me to fucking get him to leave me alone. You know what? I even told Steve, I'm like, I don't fucking need one of these, man. I'm playing nice with this guy until he fucking gets bored.
Yeah,
Like, fuck
until
this
he
shit.
leaves me
Fuck
alone.
this shit. Yeah.
Dedicated.
I went back through a couple of the accounts, man, and I haven't seen dedication like this to troll somebody in a long fucking time. This
People
is
like
Danny
that have too
fucking.
much time on their fucking hands.
What was his name? Danny something? Danny.
Yeah, I forgot. I know exactly the fucking Pyroman. The
Morrow.
Pyroman.
Danny Morrow.
Danny Morrow.
That fucking guy, like levels like that. Like
Manny,
this guy. This
Manny
guy's
Doro.
Manny Doro, that guy.
You remember that guy?
Like,
Fuck.
yeah.
I thought that was Krista at first.
Oh yeah.
I was like, fuck
Yeah.
it, you can't, dude.
Do we
That's-
think we know who the fucking original Krista account is?
Yeah, there's a few accounts running. We just quieted on the fucking exposure because they're
No,
still
but I mean,
going. The
I don't mean
original
the
one?
original Krista. Like the account who we
Are
all
you,
like.
are
who
you
I
gonna
think,
say? Are you gonna say
I'm
it
not
on
gonna say
stream?
it on here. I'll share it on DM with you
Say it right
in case
now.
I'm wrong.
Say it right
Come
now.
She could be watching.
It could be watching.
Krista could be watching.
They them could be watching. For real?
Or theirs could be
I
watching.
know. I'm pretty. So we're not gonna say names. I'm pretty confident E would be watching. Right? We agree on that?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
cool.
Yes.
Okay,
I'll
hang on,
share
hang on.
it with you later.
Does he
I'll share it
have?
with you later.
Does he have a mustache?
Are we
I
playing
don't know.
Who now?
Click, click, click,
I
click,
don't know.
click,
I
click,
think it's just gonna
click.
go. Yeah.
Is he wearing a blue
It's
shirt?
wearing a hat. Yeah.
So a friend of mine told me they were playing fucking Guess Who, but instead they were saying fucking claims like that guy definitely fucking rapes children. So now you click, 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 and oh, this guy probably steals money from the little fucking donation basket. Clack. So they're just making bold statement about someone's looks. I thought it was brilliant.
That
is kind of funny.
Yeah, but
I
this
bet
guy
this guy's
drowned
my
baby.
dick.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's Demon saying, man.
What?
Demon
Oh.
said, he's saying he's moving to BC. You sold it to him back then with the desert and the fucking camp.
Fucking hey, man. You want to come rake bunkers? I can get you a job. We just negotiated a pretty sweet raise.
I
Yeah.
want to come rake bunkers.
Fucking hey, man. Come do it.
Fucking
Fuck
right.
that. I could golf after work. Life would be good.
Man, you had a kid and you're having another one. Golf is out for you for a little while.
I know.
I'm just about ready to be able to be serious about it again. Like I
I want
was
to
like
start
really
golfing, Brian. I'm gonna need to talk to you,
It's the
man.
best, man. It's the best.
I
It's the
have to.
best.
They have a fucking
It's the
tournament.
best.
Let me ask
Even
you
have
this.
to. You're going to go out once, Pat. You're going to hit 3 nice shots out of 106 of them, and those 3 shots are going to bring you back next time. And then you're going to hit 6 nice shots, and then you're going to suck balls one day and be like, "I should be better at this," and then you're hooked.
Nice. So yeah,
It's
we
either
need to
you wanna
fucking.
play golf or you
Healthiest
wanna
obsession
play
you'll ever
whack
have.
fuck.
Whack fuck. Even that's fun sometimes. But I mean, like, I was super serious about golf for a little while when I first started learning how to play golf, and then I had kids, and I'm like, I could still be serious about golf. Now it's like I can get out there and maybe play 3 holes because fucking I took one kid, and now they're hot, and it's fucking just. I think Eller's fucking right there, that she's ready to come out and play a round of golf with Dad.
Your
Pat,
caddy?
my first suggestion to you for playing golf:
Yeah?
have a drink per hole.
But I don't drink much, man.
Yeah.
Here's what happened. I order fucking lady drinks and people laugh at me because all I drink is fucking Long Island iced tea. So yeah, I know. So I'd rather
Hey,
not
you
drink
can-
in public. I just try to smoke quietly when the guy's not there, right? What's it called? The marshal?
Dude, it's legal. If there's a smoking section, you should be able to have a toke.
Nice.
Yeah, don't worry about the marshal. Marshals are the
been
worst
yet.
fucking part of golf. The worst part of golf. And I work on a course, and marshals are the worst. We have a golf course, okay? Like, we have members that will do a round of golf in the morning in under 2.5 hours. Like, they're fucking speed demons. We have marshals to chase those guys around, and then no marshals in the afternoon when fucking bachelor parties are there fucking driving over greens and shit. Like,
Oh yeah.
the priorities of the marshals is pretty fucking skewed usually.
So
You see them off in the
just to
fucking desert
clarify,
looking for golf balls.
just to clarify, you're telling me I cannot drive on the greens? I.
You know what's funny?
All right.
I used to find fucking golf videos funny on AFV or fucking ridiculousness.
And now you're
when
upset.
I see golf videos,
These little fucking assholes.
fucking
This
Jeez.
is becoming a fucking awesome habit of yours. I love it.
That's
I
my new
get
favorite
mad
thing.
at those videos too, Brian.
I can't do it.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Or when I see people using like pitching wedges on the green and they're chipping, and I'm like, dude, what are you
It's
doing?
like my favorite. It's like you're allowed to do that. It's like fucking allowed and should are two different things. You're not on the fucking PGA. Fucking either move it 3 feet, put it on the fucking fringe, or putt the goddamn ball. Like,
Yeah.
are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, that gets me too. You know what else gets me is the fucking slamming the club if you don't make your putt. Like, I don't care if you're on the green or fucking near the green. Like, we fucking keep that shit in pristine condition for a
Exactly.
fucking reason. Slam your your fucking club on the cart path, you fucking asshole.
Tell them.
Anyway, sorry.
Randall.
So I'm sorry I have shown interest in your sport, Brian. I apologize. Listen, it's getting heated right now. I didn't want to start shit, man. Come on,
That's
man.
like, I don't know if I want to go golfing now.
Yeah. Like I was just the equivalent of blackouts when the NHL is trying to grow their game. It's like fucking. We don't even like it, of course.
Get the fuck off my car, you little punk.
Yeah. You win this one. You win this one. I'd still win the Drew A fucking conversation, but you win this one.
Oh, I should go. I don't think we're getting anything for him. What about 1.5?
So what about 1 point? Like stop it.
What?
No, not even for league minimum.
League minimum.
Not even for. It's still a contract you have to give away that you could be giving to somebody else. Pat.
You seen him play
You know
this
his what?
last,
You know
these
his.
last
Oh
fucking
yeah.
games? Oh man, he's beautiful.
Man, I hope he fucking plays himself onto a team that wins a cup. That would be lovely for him. He could show all of his fucking new teammates in Switzerland his fucking Stanley Cup
So
ring.
okay, perfect. So with a ring on his fucking hand, 1.5 million as a UFA this summer. Do you do it?
You didn't just catch the Switzerland game, did you?
Let's do it again. Shit.
Okay, from the top.
Fuck, man.
Yes, sirs.
I would, yeah. So about golf, dude, I'm gonna need your advice. I'll be in Utah,
Okay.
so I'll probably be fucking in your DM all the time about what fucking gear I should buy.
Dude, you just wear what you're wearing right now on the golf course, and you are fucking set.
I already won. I already won that game, but I want to
Yeah,
win the actual game too, man.
The golf itself,
Yeah.
swing slow. Swing slow.
Do I need a coach?
Yeah, get your rhythm first, and then get power. Don't even think about power yet. If you
Go to
hit the ball
driving range
100
before
yards,
you go golfing too.
that's big. But I can't stress enough that whenever you get to the fucking tee box, to go and try different, like getting used to being at the driving range, and it's tough because then you've always got a perfect lie of your feet, right? You've always got the perfect length of your club. When you get out on the golf course, there's hills, right? You're going to be down, you're going to be up, you're going to be this, you're going to be that. So when you get to the first tee box, go and fucking stand on some hills and fucking do that too. My best advice: rhythm first. It's rhythm.
Do you have a song you
Like-
have in your head when you're swinging? And that's the perfect rhythm for you?
You know what the last thing I say to myself before I swing the golf club?
Let's
Now
hear it.
don't you swing at this. That's what I say.
No, don't
I'm not
swing
even
at
kidding.
this.
Yeah, so don't swing. Right? Don't
Okay.
fucking, if you can get your rhythm down to the point where you can add power, that's whenever you add power. Power needs to be the last thing you need to think about when you're learning how to play golf.
Yeah.
Make contact, get rhythm, add power. If you hit it 100 yards down the fairway straight, it's better than 400 yards off to the right. Make sense?
Not in my books, Pat.
And not in the prairies. Not in the prairies. In BC it is, because fuck, if you go off to the fuck, you're in the mountains. So
You gotta go get your
Yeah.
bow with fucking scorpions and fucking rattlesnakes. So you gotta think about
Yeah,
that.
I got a wicked
Yeah.
slice, so I just aim way fucking right. My friends are always like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And I'm like,
It's my
"Just
favorite
fuck,
when
man."
people- I love that. It's one of my favorite things to watch people play their slice. It's awesome.
Yeah, and my friends always, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Watch." And then there'll be the odd time where I hit it straight like 200 yards, and I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Nice.
Hey man, you know your game. If you're gonna fucking slice her, put her where you need to.
Exactly.
My buddy does it too, and I'm like, why don't you just like slow your swing down and
No.
place your feet properly and fix that, right? Do it, and then you'll. He's like, no, I'm good.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to do it with his irons, only his driver. It's
No,
hilarious.
that's me too. That's just, my irons. I can hit it straight as fuck, like perfect.
So Chase, and I know this sounds weird, but that means you can do it with your driver too.
I know I can. It's just, yeah.
I got you, brother. I got you.
Nice.
I don't have the patience to learn to do it. With
No
the driver.
worries. I feel you there. I don't have patience to do a lot of things.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, boys.
Sounds like an expensive fucking hobby, man.
It is one of the most expensive. That's why I work on a golf course. Saves me thousands.
Smart. Alright, is that an episode?
I think we're probably pretty good. How long have we been at this?
Is there another topic? About what, 120? It's not that bad.
Yeah. It's
For
not bad when
Sunday
we didn't have a
afternoon?
game I can go over.
There you
Yeah.
go. Well, there's a trade
Any
deadline.
other
but
topics
we
you wanted to talk about, Chase? Like, is there anything? I mean, we touched on Dubois. We touched on the game. We touched on.
There's more deadline content we could go over, I guess. But yeah, it's still got time between now and then.
Who do you think's the biggest trade bait?
Right now?
Out of
Kane.
any player, Patrick Kane.
Kane. Yeah.
Who do you think he goes to?
Three-way trade. It's going to be a three-way
It's
trade.
hard
for
to say
fucking
now because
Cap-
New York
yeah.
and Toronto seem like his top destination.
Does
And-
Carolina have the room to move for him now that Pacioretty's been put on injury reserve? Maybe.
Maybe.
Huh? Huh?
Not crazy. Fucking Carolina, man. We got scored on by Kotkaniemi last game, eh?
Dude, what a goal though! Like fuck Judas. Let's start there. But holy shit, what a goal! And of course, it looked like that. The guy fucking looks like Bambi on skates 99% of the time. But of course,
I've heard
Man,
this.
He's Gretzky when he plays us.
yeah. I heard it the other day too. That Anderson would score 60 goals if he played all 82 games against the Leafs, and I was like, "Fuck, that's."
You know who said
that's
that, right?
the point. What's that?
Do you remember who said it?
I think it was Fulton, but I wasn't
It
sure.
was Fulton, dude.
Yeah.
So there's a like solid 50% chance he's just trying to fucking troll jabs right now.
Fair enough.
Yeah, he knows that's not
It was,
true.
I said something about fucking wanting the Leafs to at least win a round because I've got receipts of the people that said winning in the finals is the same as, or losing in the finals is the same as losing in the first round. He goes, here I thought you guys were just happy for us. I'm like, it's not all about spite, but it's a little about spite.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, like,
is.
fucking, I'm still a Habs fan. I don't want to see you win.
That's hilarious.
I'd like to see Fulton happy, but I don't want to see his team win to make that happen. There's fucking plenty of things that'll make the guy happy.
Yeah, I've got a few of them fucking Leafs fans that
Yeah.
I love, but I can't wish for good things to happen in Toronto just because of that, right?
Yeah,
Whoever over
like I
comes
said,
first.
like I said, fucking, I just hope they have a nice day with a lot of sunshine and shit like that. A fucking
Yeah.
a clear drive to work with less traffic. That's good enough. I don't need their team to win.
You can have the fucking Raptors, okay?
Yeah. I'll even give you the Blue Jays, man. Now that the Expos are gone, fucking A.
No kidding.
All right, boys. That was fun. Thanks for coming on, Chase.
No
Yeah,
problem,
buddy.
boys. This is awesome.
Brian, until next time.
Yes, sir.
Want to fight about it?
Next time.
All right, thanks, boys. Thanks to Moan in the
All
chat.
right.
See you next time, guys.
First chocolate.